Hello, everybody. It's your Prolific Poison here, and welcome to my first video on this channel. This is the one where I will be, restarting Warframe. This is like our first video. Pretty much restarting Warframe. I'll be giving you guys tips and tricks and showcasing, like, farms and stuff and whatnot. And so, my main account, I have like couple hundred hours, I'd say. I'm only on our MR15 on that account, but I'm still path ready. I have 30 frames and whatnot, so I have some sort of experience. I'll be able to give you guys some, my back knowledge and try not to do things that I wish I shouldn't have done when I was starting out, and I sooner or later regret. So this is pretty much our first video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down for what's to come. If you have any ideas and whatnot. Little quick about the channel. I just started this recently. I plan on having content like this of where I'm like restarting Warframe and giving like beginner tricks and whatnot. I'm also going to be on my main account doing grinding streams and videos and whatnot, mod reviews and all that. I'll do builds, I'll do where to get mods and stuff like that, guides and stuff, fashion framing. I will start hosting my own fashion frame contests soon. I have a Discord you guys can join. You can follow me on Twitch, where I'll stream, so I'll stream Warframe, but my Twitch is mostly for Warframe and for me playing games that I just want to share with the community. So it's not always going to be Warframe on the Twitch, but there will be Warframe. Here though on YouTube, I will be streaming only Warframe. I'll post only Warframe content. So this is a Warframe channel, and yeah, let's just hop straight into it. I have done the beginning cutscene already. It was like long, so I didn't want to just have like 10 minutes of just cutscene at the beginning of this. So I picked Excalibur as my first frame. I will be doing a nice little build on him when we get the mods and whatnot. So this is where we at right now. We have Excalibur, we have the Paris, the Lotto, the Skana, and my Parazon. And so yeah, we have to restore comms, ship comms, which is this mission right here, Vor's Prize. Let's queue up into here. I think per episode I'll do like 2 to 3 missions, depending on how long they are or how short they are. Maybe even plan it sometimes, I'll plan it a video, maybe. It depends on how fast I do those missions. But, starting out, I have picked the Skana. I prefer it over the polearm, just because, it's a nice melee sword. You don't have to break all these containers, but they do give some decent materials when you're first starting out. Also, you want to make sure you aim headshots. Most damage, crit damage, and whatnot. So, like, hold on, I missed. There you go. We had 1.4k there. Other hits were doing, like, let's see, to body. It's doing, like, 300. So, yeah, let's go over to the vault, which I'm pretty sure is just a defense mission. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh. Yeah, I kind of just go through those anyways. So we have to get our way into the vault. We have to go this way. And we should be in. We did set off the alarms, but, we had more than enough time to actually do this. So now we can get out of here. I could go for a little more kills to gain some mastery for my weapons. That way you can unlock more points later on. I'll show you when we unlock like mods and stuff. But yeah, just stay tuned. I have a lot planned for this channel. Hopefully it grows, If it doesn't, I'll still upload and whatnot. I'll make sure I stay consistent as well. I'll try to push like at least 2 or 3 videos a week, which isn't a lot considering I'm not editing. I'm learning how to edit. you know, so I can have some nicely edited videos. But for these first couple videos, there will be little to no editing, which, you know, we're all learning. But, you know, first achievement, no longer a rookie. Reach rank 2 with any Warframe. We are rank 4 with Excalibur, and we have unlocked our first few mods. You have Pressure Point, which is melee damage. Serration. Oh, hold on. We can't use our cursor yet. There we go. There we go. Okay, we have Hornet Strike, which is for pistol damage, and Serration, which is for rifle damage. So these 3 mods, honestly, I use them still. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have Prime Hornet Strike or Prime. I have Prime Serration and Prime Pressure Point, but you know, those are 2 things you're gonna have to stick with and level up. Let's see what these messages are. We have a free forma, and we have this. I'm not gonna pronounce that word. Everybody yells at me the way I say it. This is our codex. I don't really use this much. It kind of just tells us our quests and what we have to do. You can pick quests from there. But since we have unlocked mods, let's see if we can actually equip them yet. No, we can't. Okay. So let's go to our next mission. Oh, wait. Liberate the imprisoned arm dealer. There we go. That was weird. It didn't let me open up the navigation. Am I in public? Yeah, let's do solo. Also, I have to update this cursor movement speed because, good lord, is it slow. But yeah, the Discord is a work in progress. It's not finished yet, right? It's in the makes though. It hopefully will be done by this week. I'm just trying to learn how to do Discord bots and stuff. It's a struggle. But yeah, you know. Let's see. We have to locate Darvo. And honestly, it's been so long since I've done like these missions. Like doing the first cutscene, I didn't even remember it. Like the whole first cutscene was just like so new to me for some reason. And I will say, melee and these lower levels just shred. I want to kill that guy there. Ooh, what's here? Oh, nothing much. Bow ammo. Alright. See if we can make this. Yep. Ooh, that was a nice crit. There we go. Okay. We're going to clear out this room here. And now, a big thing is, remember, you have abilities. So we have slash dash, which is just like you slash forward and you dash to people. Radio blind, I actually don't remember what it does. You can always check your abilities and what they do in settings. So radio blind emits a bright flash of light, blinding all nearby enemies. Slash dash, slash and dash through enemies alongside a radial specter. The powerful exalted blade slashes inflict slash status. So it's pretty good. It is pretty good, and you can chain it through 7 meters. Radio javelin pretty much impales and then deals slash damage. It's like an AoE. And then exalted blade is your exalted weapon, which is honestly very good. It gives your melee ranged attacks. Okay, here we go. Can I? Thank you. These are so slow. We definitely need some hacking speed. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, this is a little faster. Yeah. Oh, did we find him? No. I killed that man with a bullet jump. All right, there we go. Howdy, Darva. Can I give you my gun? No. Honestly, you can just speed through. They don't have to really keep up. As long as they just don't get downed, you'll be fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's doing things to us that we don't appreciate. You good, Darvo? Alright. Yo, he is taking up half my screen. I'm not happy about it. And extraction is right there. So we completed. Wow, we have completed our mission. We have stretch, we have continuity. Continuity is ability duration, intensifies ability strength. Stretch is ability range. Vitality is for health, and redirection is shield capacity. These all go on your Warframe to like increase survivability, damage, your move duration, your move strength. You know what I'm saying? So those are some good mods, like definitely. All right, let's see what we have over here. We are installing our mod segment. I love the animations for this. This is also going to be a free to play run. I'm not going to be spending any, money on getting like platinum and stuff here. This is just purely just raw gameplay. So we have now unlocked mods, right? And so all of these mods, as you can see at the bottom, they have like those little stars. These are unranked mods, and so pretty much these are like the lowest you can have them. So if you hit RT, or whatever you're playing, to enhance them, to rank them up, as you can see, when it's max ranked, each level gives it more of a buff. So from rank 1, we go from 5 to 10, all the way up to 30. The currency that you need for that is called Endo, which is this right here. You can get them from items and statues, killing enemies, crates. They drop. But for him, we're kind of just going to throw on everything. And, if you don't know how to mod, which, just starting out, you don't really... I wouldn't recommend it, like, later on, but beginning, it's alright. You can hit actions, you can hit auto-install, and it'll auto-install your mods for you to what the game thinks is best. It's not always good, okay? So, I would personally recommend not using auto-install and actually, like, reading through all the mods and trying to make a build that fits your playstyle and what you need it to do, and make it viable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can have different builds. Some builds, use the same mods and whatnot. So there's certain mods that you'll get that you'll use on pretty much every single frame that you have. For example, if you're doing Steel Path, which is like harder, it's late game. There's a mod called Prime Surefooted, which pretty much goes on almost every build. But that's late game. So we'll focus on this for now. The Foundry segment, which is this is like stressing me out. Why is it? Is he still talking? Can we not do it because he's talking? No. He's giving me a very expensive blueprint for free. All right. Oh. Do we have it? Can we do it now? Oh, okay. Lotus. You must restore. Okay. There we go. We have to wait for them to finish yapping. Alright. We're on our way to go pick up our Foundry segment. Honestly, Earth is the easiest. This is pretty much you just learning how to play the game. You're going through all the missions, all the different type of missions. You're getting your segments to unlock not all, but most of the things in your orbiter. There are some things that are kind of like mid-game that you want to push towards, but aren't necessarily necessary. It's kind of, it's just to make the game easier. Like, let's say, yeah, it's pretty much just make the game easier. It's not necessarily needed, all right? But that's for later on when we get there. We have to pick up this, and now we have to kill some enemies. So what I'll do is I'll use Radio Javelin, get some out. That guy's stuck to the wall. That is beautiful. There's a guy coming in over here. All right, let's go over here and try and get these people. I missed. All right, we're almost done. This is what you call an exterminate mission. I'm pretty sure. Well, this part of the mission is exterminate. You just pretty much have to kill stuff. These right here, these lockers, they give you like ammo, shield, health, and whatnot. Also materials. Later on, you'll be able to get dogs to open up the locked ones. So if they're red, don't worry. Later on, you'll be able to just open them. It's a chance, but you can get it pretty high. Like I think it's like a 95% chance you can get it up to. Okay. I will be using my sword now, just so I can clear them out a little faster. Alright, now there's two different types of attacks you can do with your sword as well. You have your normal swings, which for on controller is B. And then if you press right thumbstick in, you do your heavy attack. Alright, now if you jump up and do your heavy attack, you do a ground slam, which gives you an AoE. Similar to Radial Javelin, which is kind of funny. It's just, you know, I prefer the bow as well over the rifle, the Bratton, or Burson, whichever one it is. I'm pretty sure it's the Bratton. Burson is a 3-round. Ooh, I dinked that, man. Alright. We have to go in this hole here. These you can break. So if it's like glowing blue, it's destructible. So you usually just shoot it and you'll be able to go through. And back to extraction. Now you can do stealth missions. You can do loud. I'm doing a bunch of loud right now because, you know, I'm trying to do it nice and fast. These are pretty much just damage towards like a certain group of people. So you see there's Corpus and Grenier. You can put them on, just do a little bit more damage. You could also have, hold on, well, if the cursor is working, that'd be great. All right, cool. We have Convulsion, which gives you electricity damage to your pistol. Fury, which is more melee attack speed, and Heated Charge, which gives you heat damage to your pistol. Now, let's go over to here so I can show you guys. There are different status effects that you can have in the game. Let's go over to pistol since we have some status mods here. So as you can see, we have the slash, we have puncture, and impact. These are base for like pretty much a lot of stuff, right? So we can throw on electric, which adds electricity. All right, as you can see, we have a convulsion, which adds electricity to it. If you take it away, you no longer have it. All right, so let's throw that on. And then you can also throw on heated charge, which when they combine, they make radiation. You can also just take off convulsion and only have heat. And so pretty much all of the statuses, which is electricity, heat, cold, and toxin, I'm pretty sure, gas, one of the two, toxin, I think. You can mix those up to make viral, radiation, gas, stuff like that, corrosion or corrosive. So yeah, mods definitely come in handy when it comes to damage wise. But for status chances or statuses, you need status chance. So pretty much the status chance just increases, you know, the chance of each status effect to hit per, you know. So as you can see, for 6%, the most we have is going to be slash because we have the most slash damage here. So it'll be slash, puncture, and impact, and then radiation will be before the puncture and impact. All right. Yeah. So we have those mods there. Let's add these mods here. Like I said, you can auto install, but you know, since we don't have other mods to choose from, auto installing is kind of what we can do. Okay, this right here. These are called your what are these called again? Your stance mods. Yes. Okay. So stance mods, they're actually very good for melees. So what they do is they kind of change your combos. So with this one, you see you have quick slashes with spinning lunges. Instead of just the regular slashes, you do like a little spin. So when you equipped it, the good thing about stance mods is that whenever you equipped it and it's of the same polarization, which is like the little thing up top, this one is called Mudarai. You see how it has like that little up sign and then the 2? This gives you however much of the number is more capacity, which is very good because, you know, later on you'll have very expensive mods. Like some mods cost 16 of this capacity just for one mod, and so like some builds, like you'll need like 74 capacity just to have like a full nice build and whatnot. So, you know, your Parazon, you also get mods for this eventually. I don't have any yet. Oh, where are we going? What did I do? Okay. That took me to the codex. Okay, but let's go on with the story. Let's start on the foundry segment. Get this nice and ready. Look at that. All right, so foundry. This is what we're going to need now. We're going to need to build this Ascaris negator. Said that right. There you go. We need one more fix. We need 240 polymer bundles, and we need 450 salvage. If you hover over these things, like if you ever need to get something, you don't know where to get it, you can hover over it in the foundry, and it'll tell you at the bottom location. So we can get this from Mars, Jupiter, and Sedna, Mercury, Mars, Phobos, Europa, and Pluto, and then this one is Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. So, we have to build this. Honestly, I feel like the most discerning thing in Warframe to like new players is the foundry time. This item right here takes no time to build, right? So once you craft it, you can just use it, right? When it comes to building like new characters, so you see how I have Excalibur. There are 62 different characters in the game, and to craft one takes 3 days for the final blueprint, and the 3 blueprints that you need to craft the final blueprint take 12 hours each. You can, craft them all together, but honestly, I'd say just sit through it. It's a grindy game, and it takes a lot of time, and sometimes there will be, where you have to wait a while for like characters and such, and weapons also take a couple hours. So honestly, my best advice is when you're building something, just grind. Like try and like focus on something else and not necessarily like your piece that you're waiting for. That way you have something to do, and you're not bored. So after this mission, we will end the video here. First video, just wanted to keep it nice, short, and simple. Next video, we will be continuing, hopefully getting a little further in the star chart. I am just going to speed this through because, let's get that stuff. We have some salvage right there. We got 300 and we have 740 salvage. Believe that is one of the things that we needed. We need Morphix bundles. I'm pretty sure we got Morphix. Did we not? We got Neurodes. Okay. So we need to get some Morphix. That'd be great. And you see, these guys are a little more tanky. We're going to have to do a little bit more to kill them. So we're not necessarily one-shotting them, which is, a little concerning. Let's see if the bow can handle them. Nope. We're getting there, though. Okay. So, honestly, open up these loot. I don't remember if anything was here other than the salvage. We can turn off, like, the alarm systems here. That way we can run stealth. There's also different types of hacks that you can do. So, like, you saw how that one was, like, a puzzle kind of sort of fit the pieces in. And then the other one was just, like, a time event where you have to tap. So, yeah, there are different types of those. Also, if you aim in while gliding, or like jumping or in the air, you can just like slow your descent, and aim it a lot better. You can also wall latch if you aim while on the wall. Wall latch. It's only for a short duration. As you see, if I keep holding it, I fall down eventually. So those are 2 very good things because, sometimes we'll just be jumping through and... Oh, we have the polymer bundles right here. There we go. I think we need a little bit more, but that works. I'm pretty sure all we'll need after this is just a Morphix bundle. We're getting shot at a lot. Oh, I got stuck on that box. Alright, we'll just keep alerting these guys. Ow. Those suck. Sometimes those will ruin your runs, and it's quite annoying, if I'm being honest. Alright. Oh, there we go. I don't think we got that Morphix, but I think one was from Venus and Uranus, which might have been the Morphix. I don't know yet. Oh, we can no longer talk to Lotus. Go to extraction. Oh no. And there we go. Alright, mission complete. Let's see what we got here. We got enemy stance, flow, equilibrium. I will say this now. We did get Morphix, and we have the salvage, and we have the polymer bundles. I will say now, equilibrium is definitely a mod that you should work on upgrading. Equilibrium is a very good mod that I use even in late game just to min-max my energy and health. So pretty much Equilibrium, what it does is it gives you a percentage of energy if you pick up health, and it gives you a percentage of health if you pick up energy, which pretty much makes it kind of hard to run out of either. So, but here we are. We now have the negator, so we can craft this. Let's build it. And as you can see, it only takes 10 seconds. Let's see. We can speed it up. We didn't need to, but there we go. And so since we have crafted this thing, we have to wait for them to finish talking, I assume. We have the achievement building an item in the foundry. He is yapping. I'm pretty sure we have to put in our gear wheel. No, we don't. I've not said the right thing. All right. Look at his little eye. I love how you can see the Earth from here. Oh, I've built it, and there we go. We are shooting ourselves with that thing. And it is gone. I don't know if that splotch was there on the floor before we did it or after we did it, but... All right. Is everybody finished talking? Let's see. Oh, no. There's that happening. And this is a very good cliffhanger to hang off on for the next episode. And there's Ortis. All right. So I'll end the video here. Thanks, guys, so much for watching and tuning in for the first episode and first video on this channel. There will be more to come, so please just stick with me. Please give me a chance to earn you guys', follow, subscribe, and whatnot. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and clicking on this video in the first place. I really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you.